You are making your kid's life harder and worse by being lazy.
No, she's right, and that is very difficult and hard for people to hear. I too have noticed this trend about normalizing messy houses, and I've briefly talked about it in the past because I don't want to ruffle a lot of feathers. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but in the era of 2025 with so much going on in the world, I'm done holding back, and I do want to say what needs to be said when it comes to messy houses. There is a difference between messy, dirty, and filthy. It is okay to have a messy house every once in a while. The past couple weeks have had a messy house because I am not well. I'm dealing with morning sickness right now, despite being a clean talk content creator. Yeah, there are dirty dishes in the sink because my morning sickness doesn't let me even look at them right now. And there are piles of laundry that need to be folded and put away. But the difference is that laundry is clean. It is clean even though I haven't folded it and put it away. Now, some of the pictures I'm going to insert here now, this is not a messy house. This is a dirty house. This is a filthy house. This is an unhygienic house. This is a house where either one or more of the occupants needs to seek mental health help. They need to reach out to a mental health professional. And so many people make so many excuses. Well, I have ADHD, I have ADD, I'm neurodivergent. Who isn't these days? I am at a point in my life where I think people who are neurotypical are the weird ones. I come from a family in which neurodivergency runs in the family. We have Tourette's syndrome, we have ADD, we have ADHD, we have OCD, we have depression, we have anxiety. I myself have depression and anxiety and a little bit of OCD. I'm on Prozac, so I can speak from this camp. When we're making excuses saying, well, I have this, I deal with this, you are letting those challenges become you instead of you dealing with those challenges. Early on, when we were discovering diagnoses in my family, my dad did not allow my brother or I to become our diagnoses. He said, you are not allowed to use this as a crutch. And that is what I am seeing a lot of these normalized messy houses. The content creators that they're saying, they're letting these things become their crutch. They are letting those things define them. And yes, it is a huge part of who they are and what makes them tick, but it should not be harming other people in their household. There's construction going on, if you can't hear. I'm gonna talk to other people that might live in your household. If you are above the age of 14, in my opinion, if you are above the age of 14, if you are able-bodied, there is no excuse for you to pull your own weight in your household in which you live. None whatsoever. Oh, I don't know how to. You have Google, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have YouTube. My heart goes out to individuals who did not have a mother figure or an adult figure or a parent figure in their life to teach them how to do these life skills, but that is not an excuse to live in squalor and to live in filth. And some of these content creators that have made it their whole shtick about normalizing messy houses, they have much bigger followings than I do. That means they're making a whole lot more money off of the creativity fund and the creator fund or whatever you want to call it. You can hire help. Even if you are a stay-at-home parent, you can source out help. It is okay. It does not make you less of a mother or a wife if you're a stay-at-home parent and you have to hire out help. If I was in the position to do so, if I had enough money coming in from social media, I would definitely 100% have a maid coming here at least once every other week to do my bathrooms. And I'm hitting really hard with this video because there are children involved in some of these messy houses. And it's one thing if you are by yourself, if you are a consenting adult to live like that, but if you have children, you are no longer living for yourself. You have children that you need to live for. And you could say, oh, my kids are happy, it doesn't bother them. Yeah, it doesn't bother them now, but they are going to be carrying with them lifelong psychological damage from living in that environment. There are people on this app who are sharing their stories now that they are adults of what it was like to be a child in that environment, and it is not good. It is not pretty. You are predisposing your child to things like anxiety and depression and OCD because of that environment. It affects your brain. And yeah, they might be kids and they're happy, but kids are supposed to be happy. They're always happy. They see the good in things until life breaks them down. And you choosing to live in filth is breaking them down. You are being part of life breaking them down. And if you are a parent, you are not supposed to be part of breaking down your children. You are supposed to be building up your children. So yeah, I have my little rant for the day. Maybe this video is brought to you by my prenatal or pregnancy rage. Who knows? But let's clean our houses. Let's keep our houses clean. Let's stop making excuses. Let's stop settling for the bare minimum. And let's, you know, help each other and offer each other helpful advice and less judgment and definitely less patting everybody on the back saying, oh, you're doing good. You're doing a good job. Yeah, you're doing good, but it's not good enough.